All right, I wanted to make a special update for my friends on the BBRY board. The BBRY stock is something that I did cover for many, 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 many years, and I have led this board correctly many, 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 many times over the years Now, the good news here is I have some great things I want to share, and I wanted you to hear me speak. I was just going to post a chart, but you know something, people, I wanted to make a special update here, okay? So let me talk about this. Let's listen to this. So today's action is good, but still the volume is low. You know, we broke up above that 844 area. There was some news. Basically this is the kind of news that um, obviously was unexpected, but then they received some money, right? However, this the price action is telling us something here. So let's talk. Let me finish here. So, however, BBR has done something with the price, which has broken over a key moving average, which has not happened in the last 6 years. That's right, people. Do you know this stock, even in its heyday, even back in 2013, there was a key moving average that I'm looking at. I'm not going to talk about the time frame or nothing. I'm just telling you now. And BBRY has never been able to get above it, except for today. Because that moving average will keep moving that lower, lower, lower. But for the last 6 years, I checked, okay, it has not been able to break above. And right now, BBRY has what I called good time frame alignment. But however, people, the good news is this still has to prove itself. This still would be nice for them to be able to make a bit of a pattern and try to pop higher. So let me talk about all the facts here, okay? So the targets of this new plan are 1050 to 1150, and it could be higher depending on how high or how strong it gets to 1050, 1150. And what I'm trying to say is that if there's a lot of volume, because could this stock become a $20 stock, a $30 stock? Well, if there's some sort of real momentum happening in this company, that's possible. But there was no proof up until today. People, let's face the facts. BBRY has been going down for years, right? And I've called this a trader stock. However, as an investment standpoint, there is something here that, again, I believe we should have a lot more stronger volume days, okay? Because if we don't, then maybe the stock will obviously need more time and it'll have a new patterns. But till those days come back where the stock hits between 60 to 100 million shares traded per day, as you can see, look at today. Today, I'm going to look real time. Right now, being around 1:38 p.m. as I'm making this video, BlackBerry is at 8.97 or 8.98 here, at 38.6 million shares, and that's still not the kind of volume that is like, wow, like this thing's gonna for sure turn around. It's not there yet. But the only thing that is there, and we could lead to that, is the price pattern. So someone who wanted to get investing in this long term, um, if they have reasons for this to go a lot higher, okay, then we can look at this plan here. So BBRY needs to hold and base above 844 for at least 9 days from now. At the same time, this needs to break over 930 on some strong action volume. And strong action volume is 10 million on a 30-minute chart. And that's the low side of things. Do you know that BBRY, for people who argue about me about the 10 million, well, do you know how much volume they did? Way more than 10 million in 30 minutes. They did more than 10 million in 30 minutes. So what does that tell you, people? And as we broke a key level, okay, it tells you that volume for BBRY is a necessity. If it continues going up, some days you've had 2 million, 3 million shares in the whole day. Well, in the first 30 minutes a day, it was way over 10 million. So this 10 million I'm talking about is just a protection of, will this want to go higher, or will this fade and break through the 840, and we don't know. So the key is they can pull it back, bounce it, and then needs to break up. And I believe this key pivot point is the next key pivot point, 930, to initiate positions in here. If someone wanted to go more long term, right? The risk is low. If the action isn't that great, they can always get out of it. Okay, but it's got to confirm. As I explained, for many years now, I would make comments on this, but I would not go long or short this for the past year or two because the stock was just being in such a tight range that it's been horrible, right? Just horrible, and I can make way more money in a lot of other things, right? But I'm making this update as a promise, as I did make a lot of comments before. I'm not the kind of person that makes comments, says things, and doesn't follow through. I don't do that. There's a lot of people who do, and they are fake. But I at least I fulfilled what I said I would fulfill with BBRY, and I would say when I think it was a good opportunity. At the same time, these levels have to be respected here. It's time for BBRY to go higher, people. Okay, there are many people who invested in Bbry back in 2013, and they thought, excuse me, and they thought that 14 was low. I remember that day, and I said, wait for confirmation, and then this opened down $4 because the earnings came out and it was just horrible. It couldn't confirm. Well, the people were jumping in thinking that's the low, and this fell down to $6. Back around, the 2013, end of 2013 level. So that low from 14 to around the $6 area happened towards the end, a few months before the end of 2013. And if we look at today, from those lows, the stock still isn't much higher. That's not a lot of an appreciation. It really is chopped and gone up and down and gone nowhere. And I've seen a lot of people come and go on the Bbry board. So, just to finish off here, BBRY needs to hold above this 844 area though, because if it doesn't, as you can see here, this could just be stuck in the chop zone, and there's no hope. But there is something. What I'm trying to point out here is that there is something now. Finally, there is something now, but it really depends on how they hold the levels. The market is saying something that there is a possible comeback for BBRY. And I'm going to tell it how it is, people. I never sugarcoat things or lie or make or continue a bearish stance. I tell it how it is, people. It's not the most bullish situation, okay, but there is something here, and this stock is a special situation, okay. This isn't unlike, and I do treat this stock a little bit more special than other stocks. I had a lot of, I really enjoyed making a lot of great videos and plans back in 2013 for the BBRY board, and also 2014. Listen, I made comments throughout 2013, 2014, 2015. I know this stock well, people, and I've given the best advice out of anybody over those years. There is nobody around, that has given this advice. So there you have, people, a great special update. People, if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, Power Target Trades, I suggest you subscribe. It's a great place for you to check out, option plans, and we wait for confirmation. And when you like these plans, when you understand what's going on, you would want to take profits too, because we're talking about 100% gains. I'm gonna actually put my last Tesla trade. Now that was a quick one. That was just in one day, and it was something that I held. I did a couple of trades in for that one day, because don't forget now, Tesla was properly set up, and Tesla is a very quick moving stock, and anyways, 300% in one day, right? Of course, you would do that. You wouldn't be doing that with a large size, right? Because it depends on the thing. But for example, if someone invested $1,000, you would have tripled. You would have made $3,000 that day on 1,000. Okay. Or $500 or $300 invested. You just buy less options, right? And that's what you would have done. No matter what, I guarantee you one thing: no matter what money you put in that day on that proper confirmed trade with the volume and pressure and everything that we had, that's what you had made. So you're going to see it here. It's going to appear around here, that video, and see the Sandro Power Trigger Trade. It's going to appear here in a circle format. I suggest you subscribe. and see for yourself, because you know what, I tell it how it is, people. And with the BBRY board, I said, even before this it broke up, that I wouldn't want to go long or short BBRY, but that we needed to get above 844. And you know what, that's what it did today. Anyways, great, that's a great video. I just wanted to explain the facts. Thanks for listening. Like the video.